Let me know you're here. I'm going to start doing these pop-up classes. Let me know. Hey, Dr. Nikki, I see you. Let me know you are here. Let me know. You gotta let me know. You gotta let me know. All right. Can y'all see my board? Hey, can y'all see my board? Okay, good. So I'm gonna go ahead. Where's my dry erase book? A dry eraser. What did I do with it? I know I'm looking at it. All right, we're gonna keep things rolling. Let me know you here. Hey. I see y'all. Hey, let me know you here. I want to do I'm gonna do a couple of pop-up shows because of some things I kind of want to pour into you for those who definitely need help with branding, PR, all because I'm leading up to my pink print strategy that I'm doing in April. So for those who need help with branding, PR, marketing, sales, and speaking, that class is going to be phenomenal. It's $9.97, and it's an 8-week program that you'll start with me in April for 8 weeks. On Mondays, I'll be training on how to take your brand to a whole different level. Right? Why? I've been doing brand 20 years. And so I know I'm an expert. This is what I do. And this is why I'm so successful in what I do, because I understand the principles of branding. You got to build your brand. No one's going to build a brand the way you build your brand. But in order for you to build your brand, you got to believe in your brand, right? So I was strolling on Facebook this morning. Hey, Chloe, go get my purse. Hey, Alexis, get my purse out the truck. I was strolling on Facebook this morning, and I saw a very interesting post. And they said a bottle of water at Costco costs 50 cents. That same bottle of water at a supermarket costs $2. That same bottle of water at a bar costs $3. That same bottle of water at a club costs $4. And that same bottle of water on the airplane costs $6. The same bottle, same company, same brand. Okay, so why does it cost that much if it's the same exact bottle of water? The reason why is because that company knows the value of water. So in order for you to set your prices, set your goals, you have to understand your value. And if you don't understand your value, how in the world do you expect to be great at what you do? If you don't love your brand or value your brand, people are not going to pay you for your brand. Pull out on my iPad. So with that being said, I'm going to talk about these things. If you see me, wave at me, tell me who you are, because I want to help you to understand that your brand is essential and that that you got to love your brand. You got to love your brand. You got to love your brand. And so I want to talk about this because I feel like a lot of us don't value who we are, and we do not value our brand. We let people get connected to us that God never intended for us to be connected. And we wonder why we're not making money, why we're not successful, because we have the wrong people connected to our brand. And so let's get into it. So I want to talk about how to successfully lay out your brand where you're able to make money. How many coaches are on here? How many herpreneurs are on here? Is that me coming into me? Let me get out of here. Remove myself from the screen. I just want to read my comments so I can be on point. How many of you are herpreneurs? Okay, Dr. Nikki, what is a herpreneur? A herpreneur is a Christian woman in business. You say that's me. You talking to me. Let me know that I'm talking to you. I see Crystal. Hey, Crystal Cunningham. Hey, Effie. Good to see some of my good girlfriends on here. It is so essential to understand the purpose of your brand, right? So number one, in order to grow your brand, you must learn how to post your brand. But in order to post your brand, you have to have quality pictures. I talk about this all the time. Quality logos, quality content, right? You got to have things that's going to make people want to build your brand, support your brand, right? So let me be honest with you. People see me post all the time. They say, girl, you stay busy. You stay on Facebook. Oh, no, 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 no. No, actually, I don't. What I do is I use a company by the name of Facebook Business Suite. Facebook Business Suite keeps me posting even when I'm sleeping. You have to be strategic. Hey, Coach Alicia, you have to be strategic in whatever you do, right? You don't just to post, make it make sense, right? So when I post, if I post, is because I've already decided what is it I'm going to be targeting. Am I asking the right questions? Am I posting to engage, or am I posting just to have a good time, right? Those are the two questions that you ask yourself. Why are you posting? Are you posting to get a response? Are you posting to make money? Are you posting to get more engagement? Or are you posting to have a good time? Most of the time I post for several reasons, for all four of those that I just called out. But you got to be strategic when you're posting, right? So the number one thing I want you to understand is, while you're posting, make it make sense. Okay? We got to make it make sense. Post 3 quality, and I can't be on here long, guys. I got 20 minutes, right? Because I got to jump in Clubhouse. Post 3 quality Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn per day. Okay? Post early in the morning while they get ready for work. Post during lunch break because they're scrolling. Post at nighttime when they either headed home or headed to bed. So I would say, okay, we'll post 4 times. But you can also make sure you are strategizing your posts. You don't just post just to post. Make it make sense. Don't just waste your time in posting. Make sure you strategize. Most of the stuff that you see me post on my page, if it's about my personal life, maybe I post a picture of Bean, my grandson, or maybe I'll say, hey, how y'all doing? But normally when you see me posting, I've been to schedule that out maybe a month or 2 in advance, because I don't have time to be on Facebook all day long. I have things to do, especially when you have multiple streams of income, or if you have a full-time job, or you are working for yourself. You don't be on Facebook like that. So you need to be strategic. You need to sit down on a Sunday afternoon, like what I normally do, give me a bowl of ice cream or cereal, and just schedule out my whole month. So I don't have to be worried about, am I posting? Am I engaging? Because I am, because everything's pretty much planned out, right? So you're going to post 3 times or 4 times per day, okay? To you, that sounds like a lot. To me, social media is not a lot, right? So you want to post that many times a day, especially if you're trying to sell me something, if you have anthologies coming out, if you have a planner coming out, you got a book coming out, if you got t-shirts coming out, you want to constantly be before the people at all times, all the time. You can use stories to post your stuff. I do a lot of stories because I want to see who's watching my stuff. I want to see who's engaging with me. I want to see who my target audience. I just deleted over 400 people just last week because I'm like, why are you here? You don't talk to me. You don't comment on my page. Why are we friends on Facebook? We have gotten so used to people being our friend on Facebook that we think they're our real friend. You might not never see these people before in your whole life. Why are you holding on to people who's not bringing any value to your life, right? So we have to be strategic in what we do. So what do I say? Go set up the business Facebook page. So the good thing about business Facebook is connected to Google, who's connected to the World Wide Web. Business Facebook is also connected to Instagram, Twitter, and your fan page. So what I do when I post on my Facebook page, that same post go to my Instagram, it go to my Dr.Nikki Zeigler page, it go to my Twitter page, it goes to all of my social media at one time. You know why? That helps me not to have to go to all those social medias and work it, right? There's another company that I always push. If you know me, you know I'm going to say about this company called Hootsuite. Hootsuite. I talk about Hootsuite a lot because Hootsuite helps you to post all social media, even TikTok. You can post all of it. Yes, Hootsuite is a fee. Business Facebook is not a fee. That's absolutely free. But Hootsuite is free. I mean, Hootsuite costs money. Am I helping you guys? Let me know you're here. Hey, Dr. Nikki, I see you. I'm listening. You are helping me because I want to make sure I'm giving you some substance, right? So post on these social medias is very important. Also, a thing that I will tell you to do is create you a Mailchimp account, right? The Mailchimp account would allow you to keep up with all of the email addresses to all the people that is in your demographics, right? So Mailchimp is another company that I use to send out my email blast. It's absolutely free if you have so many email addresses, but when you get up to tens of thousands, of course, you got to pay, right? So if I decide I want to send out an email blast, which I'll be doing today, because I'm looking for people to be featured inside our new magazine that's coming out. The first magazine has came out. Now we're looking for 100 game changers, and we're looking for the top 50 under 50. So we'll be featuring that inside that magazine. There's a plug. So with that being said, Mailchimp is another company that I use to help me to send out my email blast. Another text messaging company that I use is called Community. That's COMMUNITY. Community is a text messaging feature that I send out. If my affirmations that you get from the Herpreneur Network, anything that you get from the Herpreneur Network, that right there that's text messaging that comes from Community. Yes, Community is very expensive at times. I pay roughly about $99 a month, but it gives me what I need. If I have an emergency email text message I need to send to the Herpreneur Network, I'm able to send that out to Community. Mailchimp, check them out. Okay, Hootsuite, check them out. Planology, PLANOYOLY. It's another company that I use, right? So this right here helps you to get all your needs that you have met, to get your branding done. I use a lot of social media to help me to become successful, right? I tell anybody, get you a relationship with the people that you would like to be like. Always find somebody who you say, you know what, I like what she do. I want to do my stuff similar to this. Not copying, similar, and put your little twist to it. I got about 100 people that I look on their Instagram page every day. They're on my top list. I like what they do. I'm not mimicking them because I'm my own. I'm always original. But I get ideas from them. Okay, I can do it like that. Oh, I should do it like that. You list your 100 people, and it keeps you focused on your business. So if you have a coach that, oh, I love her stuff, don't copy. Just ask God to give you the wisdom to assimilate what she's doing and do your own thing. But you got to understand, if you don't have the 100 influential people that you like, not even 100, if you decide you want to do 50 people that you like, how she do her stuff, then guess what? Follow those 50 people and say, okay, I could do mine like this. You know what I'm saying? Make it different now. Don't copy off these folks, because too many people copying already. Shade, no shade. But with that being said, this helps you to build your brand, your Plantology, your business Facebook, which is absolutely free, your Hootsuite, your Mailchimp, and your Community. Those are tools that can help you to build your brand. These are tools that can take you to a whole different level. Now, I am offering that pink print class. That class is going to be let me add that too. Oh, add that too. That class, I'm gonna cut this down. I'm trying to do something, y'all, so y'all can get what y'all need to get. Was that better, y'all? Is that better? I'm gonna turn this down. So that class that I'm gonna be teaching is gonna help you guys to see what y'all, to get you focused. I'm gonna be dealing with branding, I'm gonna be dealing with PR, I'm gonna be dealing with sales, I'm gonna be dealing with the sales, I'm teaching that confidence. I'm also gonna be dealing with speaking. If you're trying to learn how to do a podcast, I'm gonna be teaching on how to do a podcast. We have to have streams of income. I told on Clubhouse, I sat down yesterday and I realized I have a total of 13 streams of income. I have my t-shirt business, I have my books, I have my tumblers, I have my magazine, I have the Herpreneur Network. I have several streams of income that brings me in the income I need to be successful. So it's so important to make sure you have good streams of income. Let me see if I can change my banner out. Hold on for a second. Let me show off my banner Barbara just did for me. I hope I got it in here. Might not have it. There it is. Y'all like that better? No. Let's see. We'll get it back like it was. Okay. Nevertheless, keep going. So with that being said, it just kind of help you to stay on task. All right. So let's keep going. What's so important in this season is to make sure you are strategizing your brand. You are strategizing your brand. How do you strategize your brand? How do you make your brand different from everybody else? How do you help yourself to grow and be what God has called you to be? The number one question I have today is, what makes you different from everybody else? What makes you different from everybody else? What makes you different from everybody else? What makes me want to patronize you, and what makes you different? What makes you different is that you're giving me different things that's gonna make you grow, or giving me information that's gonna make me want to purchase from you. What makes you different? Your color schemes, how you carry yourself, what your brand is about, what's gonna bring, what do you have that's gonna bring more value to your brand to make me want to swipe my card. As a coach, as I taught a class 2 days ago on how it's important to make sure you're offering different classes, 4-week class, 6-week class as a coach, putting a price on it, and building a relationship with different Facebook groups. Facebook groups is absolutely free, and that's where the money resides. Join different business Facebook groups and start posting like crazy. And what's going to happen, the more you post, the more people will understand what you're doing. Visibility brings credibility. Visibility also brings profitability. Because if I can't see you, how do I know what to buy from you? If I don't know who you are, how do I know how to take your brand seriously? So it's so important to make sure your brand is different from everybody else. Okay? Go ahead and tag about 6 people to this live so they can go back and rewatch this, so they can be filled with things that they don't need to do. How do you execute your brand? By writing the vision, making it plain. You have to write the vision and stick to it. Don't deviate. Sometimes, now with me, sometimes God will give me something like in the wee hours of the morning, and I'll change up some things, but my base is on point. I am the branding expert. I am the public relations expert. I am good at speaking. I am good. You can't hear me. You can't hear me? Can't hear me. Okay, let me go. Okay, what about now? Can y'all hear me now? Okay, I am the branding expert. I'm solid on that. I am good at public relations. I'm solid on that. Let me cut it up some more. Okay, what about now? I am good at branding. I'm good at PR. I'm good at sales. I'm good at public marketing. That's my expertise. And I'm solid on that. So my question is to you, what are you good at? What makes me want to patronize you? What makes me want to listen to you? What makes me want to be like you? If you got mentors and mentees, what's going to make them want to step out and follow your lead as a coach? What's going to make me sign my check to you? What's going to make me use my credit card? You got to be different. You got to have the set foundation. You can't be everywhere doing everything. One thing you can say about Dr.Nikki, my branding going to be on point every time. You know why? Because I pay to play. I understand that people will take my brand seriously if it looks polished and if it's clean to the point. If you don't see pink nowhere, something's wrong. Because everything I have is pink, purple, blues, all bright colors, because my demographics are women. If you know that, then you'll understand, the purpose of your brand. If you know that your demographics is strictly women, then you'll understand that you won't deviate from that. I'm solid on that. I know my demographics is women. What tools do you use to build your brand? Do you have a logo? Do you have a quality flyer? Do you have a speaker sheet? Do you have a worksheet? What is a worksheet? That's a sheet where people can find out what is it that you do. Well, I'm good at talking about this. I'm good at working this. That right there is a one-page information sheet. We call it a speaker sheet. We call it a coach's sheet. And it's a one-page that tells you everything that you do. So people, if they decide to hire you as a coach or hire you as a speaker or hire you as a trainer, you'll have everything that you need. And you're giving them what they need. You got to have the tools. And even with the tools, you got to understand who your customers is. I specifically know that my customers is the average coach, speaker, preacher, trainer, female that's in business. That's my ideal customer. My customers mainly make 6 figures. My customers mainly make My clientele mainly makes six figures, and I'm solid on that. I understand that, and I understand what I have to do to make sure I'm getting the job done to attract the right customers. Now, if that's not your demographic, then I'm not talking to you. But I know what my demographics is. I know who draws the attention to me. And these are people who either want to start a business, who have already gotten their business off the ground. They just don't know what to do. The brand side of things, they want to rebrand their business. I'm solid on that. So that's why it's important that you make sure you be around people that's doing what you want to get done. Hey, Alexis, bring me my planner. So we have to understand, in order to grow, you got to have the right tools and resources to get your brand off the ground. Because if you don't know what you're doing, then you hire people like me to come in to coach you where you need to be at. So if you can't hire me, then you patronize my planner. I had a smaller planner before, and it was really small. I had to regroup and get this planner right here, and this planner has given so many people so much life. This planner is 230 some pages of nothing but content, and we teach you how to do your project planning, your service planner, what kind of price you set with your t-shirts. It tells you everything. This planner right here, if you're local in Montgomery, is $99. If you're not local, it's $110. We'll have it shipped out to you today. Okay, you can cash out the money, and I'll have it shipped out to you. I have only 20 left, and those will get gone this week. Let me put the price up there. There we go. All right, so it's important to understand who you are, what you got going on, what is momentum, who is your clientele, who you're trying to attract, what makes you different from everybody else, what's going to make me patronize you, what's going to make me listen to you, what's going to make me swipe my card for you. And if you're not confident, then guess what? It ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. It's not going to work. So with that being said, it just takes your brand to a whole different level when you're quality and you know who you are, and you label yourself as that coach or as that speaker. Every speaker that's on this line should have a t-shirt line. Every speaker on this line should have a mug, a tumblers. You should have all these streams of income coming in because your quality, you're solid on who you are as a person. If you have a tagline, that should be on your t-shirt. Every time you speak, you should have a table of t-shirts, books, all kind of things, because guess what? That's streams of income. And people have, well, your speaking is a stream of income. That ain't the only stream of income you should have. This right here is a stream of income. This is a stream of income. And so this planner is a 90-day planner. Kick it off in April. Get yourself together. Quit making excuses on why you ain't getting it done. And for those who already got the planner, work the planner. Stop making excuses why you're not getting it done. We make too many excuses on why we're not making money. We make too many excuses why we're not being successful in business. We make too many excuses because you know what? We have the wrong people that's not holding us accountable for the things that we know we got to get done. It's time to level up. It's time to shift your whole branding world. You need brand. You need your logo. Stop doing your logos by yourself because it looks a hot mess. And don't nobody want to tell you the truth, but I will, because it looks a mess. If that's not your lane, get out the way. Put people in position to take your brand to a whole different level. I had to learn that the hard way. If I know I'm not good at creating systems, then I hire people to create systems for me so I can work on this right here. Because I got the branding on point. I'm not worried about that. But what I am worried about is making sure my flyers look good, my pictures look good, my systems are on point, my website. I got a brand new website coming out in a couple of weeks. I'm so excited about it because I put a lot of hard work into what I do. It's time to take the brand to a different level and stop making excuses. Guys, it's 12 o'clock. I got to go. I have enjoyed you. If you're interested in taking my pink print class, inbox me. It's $9.97. It comes with this planner. This planner comes with it. I will walk you down. And when you leave me, you'll be making money because we're going to have a plan to take you to a whole different level. Hit me up. Let me be your branding coach. Let me be your public relations coach. Teach you how to write press releases. Get you inside of magazines. Get you on TV shows. Get you on interviews on podcasts. I am here to serve you. Let me do my job. Let me be your coach. I'm asking you for the business because I'm solid in what I do. I've been doing this for 20 long years, and I probably have made every mistake you can make of in business. That's why I'm good at what I do. If you're interested in joining the Herpreneur Network, back channel me, say I'm ready, coach, put me in. It's a group of ladies. But if God did not tell you to hire me as your coach, don't hire me. Baby, I don't want to be out of his will, and I don't want to take your money because I don't need unnecessary money with unnecessary problems. So if you're not teachable, I am not the coach for you. If you know everything, I am not the coach for you. If you can't walk this thing out with me, I am not the coach for you. And guess what? I'm solid on that. This is Dr. Nikki. Thank you for joining me. I got to get Clubhouse because we have our 31-day lady speaking today. Keep us in your prayer, and I will talk to you soon.